We have them so that the calf is still on the table technically, right? The gastroc soleus. When we do this one, it's a little more work for them because they got to hold this out here in a relaxed position. Okay, so they'll have heel and lace pads, and then we'll get the pre-wrap on. We'll spray beforehand. The pre-wrap is no different. It's just to save the skin. Okay, so when we landmark the base of the fifth, or sorry, a little higher than that, the head of the fibula is up here. Okay, so we got a little bit of space. Normally, I'm being nice today, but I'll probably bring the pre-wrap. Honestly, I'd probably go to there, and that's about it. So mid-calf, because we have to tape this right onto the skin as best we can. Okay, so we get a couple of anchors up in here. Really good quad exercise for them, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So there's a number of different, you can relax her just for a minute. There's a number of different ways that we can do this. So we can start on the top of the foot, which is the way I show you. There's another one when we come from here. I'm going to start up here and and the tape's going to go right underneath the heel. I'm starting on the medial side. I'm going to finish on the lateral side here. The other ways, they'll take the 3-inch elastic tape and they'll rip it and cut it and do all these things, and they'll bring it from down here up to here, and then they'll wrap it around. It's more or less the same, but you have to get, if you're using the elastic on, you have to get your scissors, cut it, make sure it's nice. If it's a windy day, you're screwed. But it's one of those things. This one I find works really well. It's super easy. Have decent tension on here, right? So we start on the dorsum of the foot, right underneath the calcaneus. We're going to end up going more so to the lateral side. You guys notice I kind of rub that out every time? All this tape is kind of heat activated, so if you rub it a little bit, it will stick a little bit better. Okay, again, starting on now on the lateral side, right underneath the calcaneus, and I come up through here. Okay, so we're there. We've got a really nice triangle in the back, right? And that's going to be a really nice spot for a tape cut. So right from the heel, we're going to make a really nice Achilles tendon. If you do not tape your proximal anchor to the skin, everything's going to slide down. It's not going to hold at all. So, where is he? I'm looking for him. Where did he go? Did you shave?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. One of the other options too, you guys may see it on the video, you can crimp the edges. That'll give it a little more strength. It's a little more harder to tear, but this stuff still will. Seems like a lot, doesn't it? When you get to here, I want to pull that towards. It'll keep coming back like a bowstring. Relaxing. Very good. Do we have it plantar flex the whole time?
I relaxed.
Did you? Okay. So when we get through here, now she can slide back, right? That's the Achilles tape job. So if you get that part, you understand that part, that's basically the Achilles tape job. Then we just do an ankle tape job over top. Bring it into dorsiflexion a little bit more. Good. Okay, so we have a distal anchor here already. It creates itself, right? So depending on which one you guys are doing, I'll show you this one again here, starting on the medial side, right? Just in front of the malleolus. That'll get you away from the base of that fifth metatarsal, not the head of the fibula. And we'll bring that right around. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. Okay, that's our figure 8. Very important location here. The stirrups are going to go underneath the calcaneus. Don't bring them too far forward. Keep on the lateral side. I did what I told you guys not to do, but that's going to be covered because I can see the contour of her calf. I went above the anchor. So it's got to be pretty, so we finish that off. Remember last day I showed you guys the that splice, or the seam? This is the splice. So right here there's 2 pieces of tape over top of each other, and the rest is absolutely fine. So for 2 feet of tape, you just saved yourself a couple of bucks. This is one of the easiest ways to get these kidney strips on. So you're going all the way down, you lay it on in the back. You don't have a choice but to just follow the contour, and it'll tell you where they want to go. You guys have been practicing your ripping?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have all that covered up. In your ankle tape job, just remember this spot right here will be open, and that's absolutely fine. Okay, don't worry about that as a window because you're not going to get any blisters or cuts from that. Okay, heel lock, everyone's nemesis, right? Behind the calcaneus and under. There's our kind of a closing strip for a distal anchor. And then just reverse it again. Okay, if you get into the habit of doing that figure 8 on the inside of it, you can go here, crisscross on the top, back underneath, finish off the rest of that heel lock, and then up here. Okay, now I have a piece of tape here that's probably going to roll back when she puts her sock on. So I just take elastic tape, put one piece over top, and then that one would be done. Don't do it like that with the white tape because I didn't splay it all. If you're doing it with the white tape, this is going to be down there. You're going to splay that foot, and then you're going to lay the tape down. Okay? So don't splay the foot and then lay the tape down. Splay the foot, lay the tape down, and then press it up. Okay? So there's your Achilles tape job, and you got an ankle tape job over top. You guys have it on video, so if you're telling me in a year or 2 years that I didn't show you that, I'm going to call you a liar. And I'll call on a classmate to prove it. Okay?